You seen him in the gym. You seen him. You seen him random 44s.
Me and him got the same trainer.
Yeah.
Same trainer. Mac Method.
He's mine too. I just haven't showed up yet.
Rocking.
You gotta show up. You gotta show up, bro.
Let's go.
That's the first part of it.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. There's that fast start, and that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
K-Bomber, born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Baja Panty parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings, every day we lead a house. It's game time, the game's mine, you know the vibe. Yo viajado el mundo entero, reppin' 305.
Welcome everybody to episode 61 of Don't Blink Podcast. You know I got the kid in the building.
You know we in here.
I see you got the green today.
You see that?
I see the Hulk.
It's a special day.
The Hulkamaniac.
Yeah, that's 61. You feel me?
Today's a special day, man. We got our brother Maffio in the building, dog.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
to have
yeah.
you here, man.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm really honored to be here, and
Thank
you know, you already know this is like Miami. You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The champ is like when you talk about two nights, like that's Miami.
That's right.
Doodle Brown on
Hey.
stage.
Don't make him. You get up and dance right
Yeah,
now.
I do it right now. Just don't blink.
Stop.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you know what's special about this too is that I think this is like our first. We had your wife on a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
And now we got you on. So the first, marriage couple.
That's crazy. You had my
Double
wife.
whammy.
You had my wife, and you had my artist.
Oh yeah, Calacote too. Hell yeah.
That's crazy. You had everybody in the family but me. I've been in the studio crazy.
Listen, man, work is work, man.
Yeah, and it worked out today. And it worked out super like random. Like
That's
you hit
perfect.
me up last night. I was like, oh shit, can we curse here?
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want.
All right, whatever
cool.
you want. Yeah, we got a special deal with YouTube. There.
No, there you go.
They fuck with us.
Yeah, hey, amazing to have you on, man. And I know you've been super busy. We're gonna get to that too. But we like to highlight our guests here, and we like to tell everybody the story from the beginning, dog. So I know you born in Santo Domingo.
Yeah. I was born in Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, in a barrio that's called Las Cañitas.
Yes.
That was like, like we would call it Zona Apache. It's like Zona Apache is like not even the cops after 7 go in there. So, when I was like 10, my mom sent me to New York.
Okay.
Washington
Heights.
Nah. East New York. New York.
Okay.
So then I lived there for like 3 years with my dad.
Going to school and stuff, elementary school.
Yeah. I didn't know English. I had the bullying was on fire, bro. Like, here comes the immigrant. Here comes the immigrant.
Now they seeing you on TV like, fuck. I used to make fun of.
So when I turned 13, my dad sent me back because I didn't like school.
Yeah.
And it was like a ping pong, but I think that actually helped me to absorb both cultures,
right.
The New York and the DR one. That's why I could actually execute all kinds of music. So when I was out there in DR. That was in 2013. Then in 2005, after my sister passed away, then I came back to New York. And that's when I started working in Wendy's. I was a dishwasher. I used to clean bathrooms.
2005, what you about 20 years old back then?
I was 18.
18, okay.
Yeah. Doing, hustling and getting it.
I had all kinds of jobs. But you know what? I had a goal always in my mind. I always had something. I always had this love for music, this passion for music. And everything just blurs out when you're struggling. Everything is just blurs out. But I think that's God's plan. He's like, let me see if he's gonna break.
Yeah,
But
you know what's funny? I just heard something on the way over here of saying like when you're in the shit and in the rough patch. You don't know that you're in it. You're just like living and like it's tough times, but you just gotta make it through. You got two decisions, fucking exit out of here or keep pushing through. You know what I mean? So
it's like me and my wife say we made a pact. When we started. If we have any problems, we either make it happen or make it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how life should be. Like when you're like. When you want to be successful in everything, you have to it's either this or never. Like, this
tunnel vision.
Yeah, tunnel vision.
Yeah, absolutely. And let me ask you, but was music always in since you were a kid?
Since I was like 6 years old.
Oh shit! Yeah, I saw you self-taught yourself piano.
Yeah. That was crazy.
So
I didn't like school, but hey, I learned how to play the piano.
So you just had a good ear for it.
Yeah,
That's tough,
if you see me, sometimes musicians and stuff, like they're like, oh, le vamos a dar un sol a mí. I'm like, a mí háblame en español, no me está hablando en chino. Like talk to me in Spanish or in English, but en japonés no.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to read music, but when I hear something, I just know.
Oh shit, that's tough too, man. Especially for like the piano. The piano's a tough one to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he grabs a piano, he flips it and reverses it, he throws it on his back, he grabs it, he hits it with it like this, he puts it on his waist, drops it down to his shoe, rock it down, pops it 2 times, and he hits the fucking hookah.
No, see,
and I got the hookah in my mouth.
the hookah. Right, see the list of artists that he hasn't worked with is shorter than the one he has. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Thank God.
Yeah. And were you ever in music like in school? Did you take music classes?
Nope, nothing.
No shit.
Nothing.
No shit.
I had to learn it on my own. It's just like something is like, did you go to boxing school before?
Nah.
You learned in the streets.
Yeah. I had that. Yeah, I was a rabioso little kid.
Exactly. You was in the streets knocking people out.
Yeah.
So, and that's when you're like, okay, I got something here.
Right.
Let me do it professionally.
Yeah, it took me a long time to turn professionally, but I was doing the wrong.
But
shit
he was
for a long
doing it
time.
though. And around when you would say that was that moment for you?
The moment 2000 in music, right?
Yeah.
I would say 2008 that I produced a song for Fuego. It was Fuego, Omega, and Pitbull.
Oh shit!
Mi alma se muere. The record took off. I didn't see no money at the beginning yet.
Right.
Matter of fact, let's go back to 2003.
Right.
2003, I produced my first song that became.
Is this in Wendy's now?
No, this is in DR.
Okay.
So I produced that song and I didn't get credit for it and I didn't get paid for it. And the song became a hit. It was nominated for an MTV Europe Award, but I don't talk about that record because I'm not credited.
Yeah.
So who's gonna believe me that I did the song? So
you started learning about the bad side of the music business early.
Exactly. So I was like, fuck, coño, diablo. And so I see the artist. He comes to the hood, like to the studio, chained out, and his Lexus. I remember it was like a champagne color Lexus. I'm not gonna say his name, but I was like, damn, should I get mad? Should I beat the shit out of him?
Yeah.
Or should I learn about the business? I was like, let me learn about the business, and that's when I became obsessed with learning about publishing. With learning about ASCAP. We're learning about mechanical royalties. We're learning about credits and all that stuff. Split sheets.
Yeah.
Producers agreements. And from 2003 to 2008, that's all I was doing, learning about the business and obviously playing.
Right.
But in 2008, in 2007, I met Boy Wonder. He's the owner of Chosen Few. And we had a friend in common. So she was like, yo, you got to work with this kid, Dominican. He's brand new. And he didn't want to work with me because I didn't have no name.
Right.
So I was like, fuck. So she kept insisting until she convinced him. Orquídea La Negra. Her name is Orquídea La Negra from LDA. Big shout out to her.
Shouts out to her. Hell yeah.
I love you. I love you to death. And that was my first break. So in 2008, Boy Wonder comes. He was like, hi, I just signed this new artist. His name is Fuego. And I'm like, all right, cool. Can you produce a song for him? Because he needs a single. And I was like, hell yeah. Here's my producer's agreement and my split sheets. And you have to pay. At that time, I was at $300 a beat.
Yeah.
So you got to pay me $150 up front, and then the other $150 when I deliver. Boom. He was are looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But, you know, I needed the money, bro, because I was broke as shit.
Yeah.
I needed the money. But, you know, I have to stand my ground. I have to teach myself on how to organize myself.
Absolutely. And you got fucked right off the rip. So
so I needed to.
Right.
So, you know, boom, I did the song. He paid me the 150, then the other 150. They released the song. Boom.
Yeah,
big record. You know what record I'm talking about. And all right, cool. The record's playing. Like I'm like, holy shit. You know, everything is registered correctly. Pasan, you know, like 6 months pass, and I don't see a check, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I was pissed.
Yeah.
And then I found out that, you know, ASCAP, your first check of ASCAP, like it collects, and you last like probably like a whole year to get paid from that record.
When that year hit, boy.
Oh my God.
Hit him with the whoopie.
And the funny thing, you know what the funny thing is that when the record became huge, Boy Wonder came back. He came back, he was like, hey, I need the next single for Fuego. I'm like, hey, you know the drill.
Then we get that 300.
But it's 500 now. It's 500 now because you know what are you talking about? It's 500. I want to grow. You know, are you making money out of the record? Then I want to grow just like you. That was
gotta respect that.
Exactly. Yeah. So that record was Super Estrella with Omega. Que traiga la botella.
Yeah, another one.
The second one. Two out of two. Bang! He came back with the third one. He was like, yo, Maffio, damn, you killing it, boy. I'm like, yeah, I'm killing it. We need the third single. This was in 2010. We need the third single. And I'm like, all right, cool. It's 800 now.
Yeah.
I'm already going up because
But let me tell you, it's still cheap though.
Yeah. Super cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Now it's a different story.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that record was Diablo Mami Que Buena Tu Ta. And then they had a fallout. They had a fight. I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do now? So that's when I moved to Miami in 2011. I came here homeless. You remember when I just came, you know, with J Drums, you came with a blue label and shit.
Yeah. We was vibing. I was like,
it was a black label. Holy shit! Wait, hold on.
Blue label. We need to sell another product in the production.
So at that time, I used to drink. I came here homeless. I was sleeping in the studio every day, and I didn't have a car. Do you remember? It was Barba that used to drive me around. And I didn't have no home, you know, and I left everything from coming out from a very toxic relationship, and I came here. I worked so hard that year, so hard that in 2013 I got the key to the city of Miami.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But I went so hard, but because like I was like I wanted to take over the world, like, and I still do. I still have the same hunger. Like I'm the first one to get to the studio, and I'm the last one to leave. So you know, I have that in me, and that's a little bit about my story.
No, and let me tell you that you always hear of successful people. First thing they say is you got to be the first one in and the last one out.
Yeah,
so, absolutely. I was going to tell you about the key to the city. How was that? How was that moment? That was amazing.
It was crazy.
I'm going for that key too, man.
You already know. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it for sure. You're gonna get it for sure. For sure, because you're representing Miami like no other. You're the champ of Miami. Who else?
Thank you.
Who else? You tell me.
Who else?
I don't know, but I'll fight him.
You name him, we're knocking him.
All right, and how did we get the name Maffio? Were you always Maffio from the beginning?
No. I used to watch a lot of mafia movies and documentaries and stuff. So
say hello to my little friend.
that was Scarface. So my dad one day shows up at the house and he wanted, you know, like at 5 o'clock, you know, in the evening.
Yeah.
And he wants to watch his Primer Impacto, you know?
Yeah.
Primer Impacto and all that. And he gets home pissed because I'm watching. There's only one TV in the house. So he's like, "Ven acá, muchacho, el diablo, tú te vas a convertir en un mafioso." And then he started playing around with it. Then my grandma caught on. I hated the name at first. I hated the name with my heart. Now I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
Now it's you.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's you right here in the flesh.
And let me ask you, what's mafiology? Mafiología.
Mafiología es la materia de conocer y entender quién soy a través de mi música. You see how you have biology, right?
Right.
You know, biology teaches you about your body, you know, your muscles and all that stuff.
Right.
Mafiología, it teaches you who I am and how I am, my character, through my music.
Yeah.
Damn.
Deep and dope.
Yeah.
And I saw,
That's in a dictionary right there.
you know, a couple years ago, I thought you were Venezuelan at first because you got deep into like what was going on in Venezuela for a while.
Yeah.
And I saw you put out an album said Tumba Gobierno.
Yeah, Tumba
Awesome.
Gobierno. I have a crazy story about. Look, you know, I came from DR. You know, over here in the U.S., almost all the kids are spoiled.
Right.
They think like they don't know what the fuck is happening in the outside world. The problems are happening in the other countries and stuff like that, which are worse. You know, over here in U.S., you know, you open the fridge and there's no milk. There's a chaos.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So over there, like our problem is trying to survive to eat. You know, like so. I'm very in tune into what's going on in every country. You know, because if I'm not, I'm gonna be selfish.
Right.
I need to know what's happening with the humankind out there.
And your music touches every country, so it's good.
Exactly. So when everything started getting worse, I used to go to Venezuela a lot. Everything started getting really bad in 2013, 2014, and 2015. Once it got really bad like that, I'm like, I got to speak up because it's a human. You know, it's a human right thing to do. And so I used to go over there and I started, you know, publicly being like, yo, yeah, motherfuckers, yeah. And I had friends that would work for that government. I never did business with them, but I had friends and I was like, I would text them and I was like, don't you ever fucking call me again. Tú no cuenta conmigo para nada.
Yeah.
So when I started doing,
they're not friends anymore. Obviously.
They're not. Yeah, absolutely not. Because if you're not gonna talk, like just because you're getting, you know, money from the government, that's on you. Right. So when I started becoming public like about it, one day I went to Venezuela to Maracaibo. I landed at the airport for a meeting, and I don't have a show there or anything. It's just a meeting, and you don't need no visa. At that time, you didn't need no visa to go into Venezuela with a blue passport, with American passport. So the girl tells me, "You're a Maffio, right?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh shit.
I'm like, she's like, "Well, what are you doing? What are you coming to the country for?" I'm like, "I have a couple of meetings, and at the hotel." And she was like, "You need a visa. I can't let you come in."
They started making it difficult.
They sent me right back to Miami.
Oh shit.
So I was like, "Oh shit, they play like that. That's how they play dirty. I can't go back to this country because they could do some dirty shit to me."
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So since 2014, I haven't been in Venezuela, but I got it right here.
No, and you got it.
DR and Venezuela, because Venezuelans, like, they supported me. They were the first ones to support my music.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, no, and it's still going through. They're still going through.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, and it's super dope, like, to be able to use our platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, to speak up.
Yeah, to speak up.
Look what's happening in Cuba.
Yeah.
You know,
Right, for sure.
You know, I feel like really, you know, I feel upset with a lot of artists that don't speak about it. You know, like they can't do shit from there. Like we have to speak about them. You're not gonna see me talking about, you know, protesting about some bullshit.
Right.
You know, when people are dying, when kids are dying, then that's when I'm gonna speak up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, and listen, the world, I said all the time, man, the world itself is going to shit, man. There's a lot of weird shit going on.
A lot of weird shit and a lot of technology happening too.
Yeah, and that's kind of pitting us against each other too. Like the people, the vaxxers, the anti-vaxxers, the mask guys, the no mask guys. It's
all we need is respect each other. That's all. You know, if you're a vaxxer, I respect you. If I'm not a vaxxer, you got to respect me.
Absolutely.
If you believe in Democrats, that's you. If you believe in Republicans, then you got to respect each other, and that's what's losing. Like, people are judging. People are not fucking with you just because you believe a certain you think a certain way.
It's like gangs.
Yeah.
They're separating people. Yeah, they're polarizing people, and it's a weird thing to do.
And throughout all of that, you know what I'm saying, we have been able to be us. You know what I'm saying? Like, through all of that, you know what I'm saying? Your journey, Maffio, you know what I'm saying? In the music career, you know, even being a father, you know what I'm saying? You're like, when it comes to that particular spot, like you're doing it really, really good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're doing it really, really good.
I'm really different, bro. You're never gonna see me with an entourage of people. You're never gonna see me with a bunch of chains on me, like, you know, just showing off on people. I'm not like that, you know. I make some people make music to be on the scene, to be famous. I make music to disappear.
Right.
You know,
you sound like Pitt, man. Pitt tells me that all the time.
I don't.
Therapy is therapy.
I don't like the music. I just fuck, you know, with when people, like, you know, they're listening to my music and that's it. But I don't make music to be famous. I hate fame. I don't like fame. I hate it.
Yeah. And when you do get famous, especially like you are too, things start getting a little weird with people, and people aren't themselves when they come to you.
You can't trust them. They think you changed, but it's them that changed.
Right.
You're the same person, but is the lack of personality of that person that is like, oh shit, is this the same guy that I met like 10 years ago, 15 years ago? Damn, you know, no, he should hook it up with a bag or something. I'm like, fuck out of here, bro.
For real. Yeah. Shit does get, money makes people funny, man. And you know, when you get it yourself, people get funny around you, so shit does get weird.
That's why I don't no entourage for me.
Absolutely. No, you're doing the right thing. My brother, and so we got your wife's side of the story of how you guys met, man. We need to get your side.
Oh shit!
Don't blink, boy.
I'm from fucking Minnesota, dancing fucking bachata.
Yeah.
What?
God, oh shit! All right, I got my side of the story. Let's
see, because I remember where it started too.
I remember you were in the.
Was I there?
Yeah, you were here. It was for the Billboard. For the Billboard conference. You were here. Oh, man.
She said, I'm going to give you alley-oop?
No. I know.
Okay.
Well, all right. I went to the conference, to the Billboard conference, and she came from Minnesota because, you know, she worked on the radio and all that.
Right.
So we kept bumping with the same crew. Like my crew and her crew, like the same group of people. So then we go to Club Play. You remember Club Play?
Yeah.
So, did you knock anybody out there?
It's a possibility. Edit that
out. So, you know, so we go to Club Play for an after party of the awards, and at that time, that night, I was not drinking. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna drink today. So you got this blonde chick, you know, with a purple, a pink dress, and everybody
better get that right,
bro. And everybody's on her, like she got blue eyes, and
she like she doesn't fit in there.
Yeah, and I'm like, who the? All right, whatever. She's like, all right. Then she's talking in Spanish, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's happening? But I didn't say nothing to her. So she comes up to me. I was sitting with my shades on, just, you know, like always, with this on. And she tells me, oh, you want me to pour you a drink? I'm like, no, I'm not drinking right now. Like, how can you tell her like that?
No, exactly.
All right, cool, that happened, blah, blah, blah. So when everybody's leaving the parking lot, I grabbed her in the ear. I was like, "You're so fucking sexy."
Savage.
But then she was leaving, so I just make sure that I dropped that, so it could simmer
That's
in
it.
her,
Absolutely.
so it could simmer right there. Then,
Let's go.
Then not only that I just don't I didn't leave the club. I left Miami to Venezuela. So
there you go.
So then I guess what she told me is that I came up as one of the people you might know on Facebook.
Yeah.
Something.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So she friended me. I friended her back.
Yeah.
And that's when we started talking, and we started playing a game that of 21 questions every time we speak on the phone, that I have to ask her 21 questions, and she has to ask me 21 questions.
To get to know each other.
Yeah, to get to know
Damn,
each
you hit him
other.
with the 50 Cent?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's
Bro,
good to implement right now.
Of course, bro, because you know how you gonna like my mañas, and then when we met it. So then, anyways, coming back to Miami, we did that for 5-6 months, and then I came back to
That's a lot of questions.
Yeah,
Questions.
bro, every day, every fucking day, coming up with something and they can't be the same questions.
Yeah. You got to get creative.
So I got to get creative. So, after 6 months, we did Skype or whatever. And then I came back to Miami, and I started going every 2 weeks to Minnesota.
Nice.
And then every 2 weeks, she will come to Miami. And we lasted a whole year like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I already have a house, I would love to spend the rest of my life with you.
Nice.
And she was like, all right, I'm coming.
Boom.
She told her parents. She drove over here in her Acura LT.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Super Midsoner as fuck. She got here, and the next year she got here, we had Marley. That was in 2013.
Yeah, awesome blessing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
2 beautiful children.
Thank you. That's the best. I think that's
It's Marley and Presley, right? You got two.
Marley and Presley. Yeah, man.
That's awesome, man.
It's
God
beautiful.
blessings, my brother.
I hope that story matched with hers.
Review the tape. Let me see. You guys review the tape. Jen, was that accurate?
Listen, for
Yep,
your
that's
sake,
pretty
I hope
accurate,
so. For your sake, I hope so too.
Me cortan la lengua.
Ay. Jen, do we leave that there or do we cut it off?
They got his.
We can cut it? Okay,
They got
okay.
his skin a box.
You don't want to lose that.
Oye, eso es mental. Where's that come out? Where's that come from?
That has to be a state of mind.
Yeah.
Like, for example, when you box,
Yeah.
okay, we understand it's physical, but you have to be so strong-minded to go into that ring and know what you're gonna do, and throughout the whole month or 2 or 3 months that you've been training and
Locked in and focused.
is more mental than physical.
Absolutely.
Because I've seen people that have a lot of technique, and then when they get on the ring, their opponent changes the game, and they're fucked.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you got to implement that in life. There's never a problem. There's always solutions.
Absolutely. That's what I always say.
So I don't believe in problems. Okay, there's a situation. Let's solve it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just pivot and figure it out.
Yep.
Yeah, or you know how I used eso es mental the other day? My girl was like, oh, coño, qué frío. And I was like, hey, eso es mental.
I got it tatted right there.
I love that.
There you go, look at that.
Yeah, coño,
Eso
that's
mental.
dope.
The brain.
yeah.
You got the brain.
Oh,
eso es
yeah.
mental.
Damn, that's dope. That's dope.
You're more than welcome to tat it on your.
I love that. I'm going to put it on the side of my head.
Then we're going to drop that NFT. What's up, Maffio? We'll drop an NFT. Eso es mental.
Eso bien.
Hey, let's go. Next week, making beats on the metaverse.
My brother, and you know how we started this conversation? We're saying we had one of your artists in here, Calacote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing his thing. He's another one that you know, He speaks French. He doesn't look like he speaks Dominican.
No, it was an amazing podcast too. It was
He said speak Dominican.
I know Dominican Spanish with a Dominican accent.
No, but you know something, we do speak Dominican.
Yes, that is a
we
thing.
talk. Hablamos demasiado enredado.
Yeah.
Mira loco, pero ve acá. Tú Yo, you want to hear some funny shit? All right, so us Dominicans, Cubans, and Puerto Rican, we speak a certain way.
Our own slang.
Yeah. So you got the Cuban.
Coño, que bola.
No, you got the Cuban that they sound like they have a ball right here. Oye, que bola, you get what I'm saying? It's like a ball right here. You got the Puerto Rican, right? You throw a can, an empty can on the street. Ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, ding. So the Puerto Rican is like, acho papi, que la que hay, cabrón. So then you got the Dominican. Everything is a fucking question.
Yeah.
Pero ven acá, muchacho loco. Like everything is a fucking question.
Yo, y'all gonna find Maffio at the Improv. You know what I'm saying? Coming to you live.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, why not? With a piano, you could be killing it
That's the
with the
next one.
jokes and the piano and the
That's the
beats.
next one. Pero Calacote just dropped his first album, no?
No, 3 singles.
Three singles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hitting
it was
them back to back to back.
Azafata, Bruja, and now Intercambio. And he's shooting his next video on Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And
Cool.
how's it that? You know what I'm saying? Being able to, provide your knowledge, provide your guidance, and provide your sound to now up and coming artists and giving them an opportunity.
Bro, being a CEO of a company is a lot of work, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So much responsibility. Is a whole world from what I do, which is the creative. And I'm the type of, like I have group chats. Like today, I got into a really not an argument, but
discussion.
Discussion with the whole team, with the production team of the video, and big shout out to them. I'm not dissing you or anything, but
For the vision, no?
Yeah. So there's so many like things, details. Like detailed details
right.
that that you have to be aware of. It's not that we're thinking about the problem, it's just you have to think about the problem and what the problem could do to the project.
Right.
So you have to think about those problems.
So if they come up, you know what to do.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
So it's just so hard that a good thing I have an amazing team with me. We're 4. My partner Javi, my assistant Jessica, which is my partner at Alcatrax Music Group, Leslie, and Basilio. We're 4.
You see the team right here, baby. We got
hell yeah.
The camera.
That's it.
Hey.
And people think like I have like a staff of like 30 people like working. I'm like nah. Mm-mm.
Hey! I remember like a few years back, you had that big ass van.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had,
La movie.
Yeah, you had a real big movement going on.
Oh yeah. Like
Wrapped fucking expeditions. And
everything.
The street
RV.
team.
Yeah. But
that was a crazy moment in the movement.
2013, I had the movie on right here in Miami.
Yeah.
So, but
but it had
then I became smart.
Right? No, you live and you learn.
I'm like, ¿qué yo hago montando una maldita movie? Big RV with my face on, like. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You gotta work, and that work is gonna speak for itself, and everything is gonna come.
Absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
for sure.
That's the truth.
And he hasn't stopped working.
No, hell no.
No, and the thing is, it's not work because you're doing what you love, so it's something that's just gonna be continuing until the end of time.
It's like a little hobby.
Yeah.
I seen you, man, with a dope Cadillac, baby.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Some light, some light in the garage.
Yeah. So how's that? You working with Cadillac? Is that something new?
Yeah, I have a Cadillac is like my number one partner.
Awesome.
And I've been making the music for all their commercials.
Oh shit! Okay.
So, which is so good working. It's so amazing working with a corporation, with a brand so big like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when you get on the emails with everybody, when you get on the Zoom calls, everybody's just so nice. Like, it's like I don't have to be dealing with all the BS with, in the studio with the artist, with some artists. And it's just like, you get paid so good, you know, for 30 seconds, for 12 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, it's just. But you know, apart from that, I'm honored to be part of that brand.
For sure.
I'm the first Latino artist to collaborate with Cadillac.
That's awesome, and they've been around from the beginning.
Oh,
of
hell
time.
yeah. That's
I
iconic. That's like Michael Jordan
No,
almost.
I think Jesus Christ used to drive a Cadillac.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the car industry.
Adam and Eve. In a pink.
Yeah, that's how Adam got even that Cadillac.
Come here, baby.
Wait, you got a liquor sponsor too?
With Buchanan's, yeah.
Buchanan, okay.
Yeah,
Buchanan, hell
Buchanan's
yeah.
is my other partner.
Buchanan. Wait, I think I drink a lot of that in Santo Domingo.
Really? Yeah.
My brother, how do you handle being a father and the business, man?
I think it's balance, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's balance and eso mental.
Discipline and shit.
If you compartmentalize your life,
Eso mental TM.
Hold on,
Copyright.
he just said some shit right now. He said parking mentalite. What did you just say?
compartmentalize. So you have to compartmentalize your priorities.
Absolutely.
In your mind. Some people say that they don't have time.
That's bullshit.
That's BS. It's like, you know,
Wake up earlier or go to sleep later.
Exactly. I have time. I wake up. I spend time. I wake up. The first thing I wake up, I spend time with my daughter, the little one. Marley goes to school. Kirsten takes to work. Boom. After the nanny comes in, I go work out.
Yeah.
You know, I come back. I get in my meetings and my phone call meetings. 2 p.m. I'm in the studio till like 3 a.m., 2 a.m. And I'm back in action next day, 7 a.m.
Absolutely. You got to know how to put on the hats, bro. You got to be musician. You got to be daddy. You got to play the roles.
Saturdays and Sundays are sacred for my family. The past weekends, no. You know, I've been slacking on that, but now after the next 2 weeks, I'm taking a month off, and I'm just, you know.
Because you're in album mode too right now.
Oh yeah,
no?
I'm in album mode.
You know what I'm saying? So was the vibe on that?
Oh yeah, my album.
What you got on that?
My album is good.
I still got time to get on that.
No more time. No more time. Everybody want to get in.
I get the next one. Then I get the next one.
You know what's funny?
Pop his tires downstairs.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is like people tell me, hey, let me get on it. But you know, my album. It's like it had with the artist, it has to happen like organically, like the right time, the right place,
timing is everything.
like, and then we create the song. And, oh shit! Oh, it came out dope. Okay, it goes on the album. You know, I don't try to push my album to the point where I'm forcing shit. Yeah. I don't like forcing shit. Like, you know, if like I showed a record to someone and it's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
sure.
So my album is coming out fire. Damn, I want to say shit, but no, I can't say it.
But the process, even just the process of being in album mode, you know what I'm saying?
What I could tell you is it's going to have two sides.
Yeah.
Side A and side B. It's going to be like 26 songs in total.
Took it back to old school side A and
Hell yeah.
So there's going to be like 26 songs in total.
Dope.
And it's going to be two worlds. You know, and on one of the sides, I decided to grab new talent that no one knows about, to give them that platform on my album.
That's amazing, man.
So, you know, I went to DR to go finish the album, and that's when I started grabbing random kids, obviously with talent, and got them on the album, and that was an incredible experience.
Do we? I mean, I don't know if you can speak about it, but do we have a name or a date?
I do have a name, but I can't say it.
No problem.
Date? Is there a date on that? You know what I'm saying? No, more or less. No
can't say it.
Y'all better wait, boy.
It's like a baby. It might come early.
I'm 95% with the album.
Nice.
95% done. So
okay,
that's awesome.
Okay, that means 105. We'll keep it at that. So, bueno, that's 2022. You got that in line right now. At least the beginning of 2022. That's what we're looking at.
I have another album coming out in October. I'm putting out basically I'm putting out 4 albums this year.
Nice.
So it's gonna be my album, 2 sides, which is 2. Then I'm doing an album with Aches, which we have a single coming out on Monday, 14th. this comes out when
Tuesday. Tuesday is the 14th.
No, Tuesday is
The
the
14th?
month. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it comes out today.
No, it's just today the 10th. What is it?
Yeah. So I gotta say
11th.
that it comes
11th.
out.
Today's
So
11th.
I gotta say it comes out today
All right.
because this interview comes out the 14th.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
14th or the 11th?
I don't know. Well,
Well, wherever's gonna be, it's gonna be right
so
now.
much math right now at this point. I was like, boom, bro. Smoke coming out of this
Bro,
shit
I'm the
right here.
same way. I'm the same way. I hate math, bro. When I start seeing so many numbers, like after 3 digits, I'm like, fuck, stop. Please stop. Calculator. Calculator.
No, I was thinking about the date, what the next date was. And I, fuck,
So when does this interview come out?
this comes out. Yeah,
2 weeks from
not
now.
this Tuesday, as a matter of fact, it's going to be Mac.
Ah, okay, nice. I can't wait to
because
see
it's
it.
fight week. You know, it's going to be
got
fight
it.
week, so I got Mac coming out.
Yo,
fight
big
week.
shout out to Mac.
Yeah, yeah,
Got me in
yeah,
shape.
yeah.
He
Shout
killed
out to
it.
Mac.
Shit.
With Mac method, man. We'll give him a shout out. You know what I mean? We didn't have people at the window when you're working on it.
He killed me today. He really killed me. Big shout out to Chris. Chris, he be
Absolutely.
running his mouth, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
We're gonna have
Chris, stop wearing women's clothes, Chris.
You see, that's why I don't be showing up. No, but yo, I seen a video of Maffio and him like running on the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? They betting on
No,
that.
hey, Mac knows what he's doing. He's got a great thing going. Young guy, you know what I mean? Very successful.
and
so
very
shout out to him.
smart, very smart. He knows what he's doing. He went to school for it, and everything has to make sense. And
Right.
hey, man, you got to do it with the best, Mac.
Yeah, Mac and Bobby will recover right next
Oh
door.
yes, Bobby. Big shout out to Bobby too.
Yo, Maffio, so starting the year, was this part of your like regimen, like part of like, I'm gonna put out the albums and I'm gonna start working out, I'm gonna stay fit?
No, that's tacky as shit.
No, I'm just saying.
New Year's resolution.
No, fuck that shit.
Hypothetically
All
speaking.
right, so I have a movie coming up,
Okay.
and the
Oh, you gotta
character.
play that role, baby.
Yeah, so the role, he was very skinny. He was like a 170.
Yeah.
So we're in the process of the whole script. Jesse Terrero is gonna direct the movie.
Shit, dope.
Is with a legend. So I'm gonna be playing the main role.
That's
Nice.
So he was very skinny.
If you need a gangster looking dude in there,
True.
you know,
Hell
you
yeah,
know,
definitely.
that's my role. I'm typecast. When you see me, I'm playing. That's what I do in movies. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
So you
Thank
slimming
you.
down so you can see.
Yeah, I'm slimming down. So in any like one thing I learned about movies, like everything works so slow.
Yeah.
Very slow. So like we lasted like last year. They wrote the short form of the script.
Right. The pitch.
The whole year. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm creating songs, and I create a song in 4 hours, and I'm like, boom, let's go. Yeah. So I gotta be in shape. So like that, when they're like, okay, we're ready to get.
Is there a date for production?
I'm waiting for that.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. So meanwhile, he's getting it in.
Yeah, I'm getting it in, but I gotta get it in. Not just because I have an album. I have 2 daughters. I don't want to be playing with my daughter. I gotta catch my breath. I don't want to be doing.
Listen, I know it's a long time from now, but when that daughter comes in with a boyfriend, boy, she that. Yeah, he's like, oh, hold up. I got a daughter. My daughter's 20 years old, and I used to always tell her, like, man, when you bring your first boyfriend home, I'm telling her, look, come over here, sit on my lap. Let me tell you a story. My brother, something I wanted to ask you, man. How was 2020 for you, man?
2020, the pandemic it was a part that it was such a horrible year for a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the most successful year for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Myself included. Yep.
One, I got to spend time with a lot with my family.
Yeah.
2, the artists, they were not touring. So they were at their home. They didn't know what to do with their lives.
Yeah.
So they had to record.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's work.
So, when I started putting out songs out, it was crazy.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So it was really crazy.
The creative juices were overflowing.
Yeah, that year we put out Pam with Daddy Yankee, and that was a huge record.
Huge.
Jay Quiles and El
You
Alfa.
put Daddy Yankee on a fart, it's a huge song. You know what I mean? Daddy Yankee, anything with his name in it is like,
That's just gonna blow up. So he was able to transition too from 2020 to 2021.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That shit was rocking and rolling. 2021, you put out like there was like 100 records that you produced.
Yeah,
2021.
2020, my album came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 135 million streams.
Damn. Bless
Streams.
What? That's amazing.
Them royalties is coming
Yeah.
in now. They ain't holding it no more for a year. Them things is coming
That
every week.
mailbox stays open. Bye-bye. Oh, hey, my brother, something we always like to... I was going to say something else, but fuck it. I'll bring that one up now. Hey, every guest we've asked, this is the most consistent thing on this show.
Shit.
Do you believe in aliens?
I'm an alien.
Oh,
That's what
damn.
I say, dog.
I think Maffio stayed home and watched 2 episodes.
We're aliens. We
He
think
came in
outside
here
the
ready.
box. We do shit different. We know we're doing our own
We're
way.
aliens. We're
Absolutely.
aliens. Like, what about if we are the aliens and they're the humans?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
They're coming
damn,
out like,
he
what
don't
the
flip
fuck are these guys doing in this
Damn,
world?
he don't flip it and
You
reverse
get what
it.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
he don't
like,
flip it and
what about
reverse it.
we're the and they're so advanced.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's hey man.
I believe the same shit, man. I feel like the way, a lot of people I surround myself with, the way I've always been growing up, I always think outside the box, do shit different. So my answer would be the same. I'm an alien
I'm
myself,
an alien.
dog.
Have you ever
myself.
seen like anything? Like, have you ever seen some
I
crazy
actually
shit?
do. I actually there was one time that I
Yes.
saw something. It was like 4 lights in the sky. There was someone with me, so he's my witness.
Yeah.
So there was like 4 lights in the sky going.
That was
and then
after Buchanan on a blunt or what?
No. and then they were disappearing. And and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, that was the only thing close to
Yeah, I've seen
weird,
some stuff like
of
that before.
weirdness.
Yeah.
Fucking A, dog.
We're
Pretty soon we'll have fucking A. Well, we are aliens. We're gonna pull up in Cadillacs, dog. You know?
They're gonna start showing up once we start getting into that metaverse stuff. Because imagine that
Bro,
once we got,
I don't know
but
about
listen,
that shit, bro.
listen.
Like,
Once we got the goggles on, they're gonna be walking around behind us.
Bro,
like,
I don't know about that whole.
Oh, you ain't getting in the metaverse vibe?
Like no, like I'm not opposed to it, but it's like I like the real shit. I like to deal with like I like to touch people like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I like doing real shit.
I'm absolutely with you on that 100%. I've always been that. Pero like just as the world progresses, bro, like you find yourself. Like fucking a couple years ago, who's gonna tell you to be wearing masks and you couldn't go outside and you're like, man, fuck you, you're crazy, and then shit happens. Shit just starts happening and the world.
Michael Jackson, he knew something.
Right, my brother. What advice do you have for anybody out there, man, trying to follow in let's say like in your footsteps? Like coming up in the music game. What can we tell somebody?
Well, I think the discipline, the ethics, the loyalty, the respect. The being humble, being empathetic,
Absolutely.
not being selfish, understanding what happens in your surrounding. Be polite. Excuse me. Thank you. If you ate, wash your dishes. There's some people that don't give a fuck about none of that, and I just look at them with disgust, like.
Absolutely. Common sense too, man.
Yeah, common sense. Some people are allergic to logic.
Yeah.
So
common sense isn't so common sometimes.
right.
It's true, man.
So it's simple. It's just like 5 things.
Yeah. Just be a good person, man.
Exactly.
And you're right. And the first thing you said, stay consistent. You know how you stay consistent on whatever you pick.
Yep.
I heard one time, they told me one time, like I was hearing something about said there's this guy he used to like the fried chicken. So he fried chicken, and now he's Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know what I mean? He followed his dream and kept going.
Yeah. It became the popping.
Yeah. My brother, you said at the beginning of the show your sister had passed away. I want to say rest in peace for that. Rest in peace to Ecstasy. What's his name?
Ecstasy, the producer.
Ecstasy,
Yeah.
Producer. Hell yeah.
I know he passed away recently. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
And happy birthday to you. I know it was a couple weeks ago.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a weird birthday because the Omicron. What is it? The Omicron.
Yeah,
the
Omicron.
Megatron.
Yeah, Voltron, all that shit. Yeah.
So I had to postpone. Didn't cancel it. I had to postpone the birthday party because have you been to my?
Yeah. Went to
to the white party.
Yeah.
Have you been to?
Yeah.
So you've been to one.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, your wife was on here where she was kind of like planning it.
We were talking about it. Yeah.
And then we have to be responsible also.
Of course.
And the You know, the last thing we want is bad press. You know,
absolutely.
Maffio had a party with everybody.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
I'm in the news. Ya tu sabes. There goes my deal out, and
Right.
we don't want to do that.
Absolutely.
So we're waiting for everything to calm down. I saw there's like a lot of states that aren't getting away from the mandate,
mask mandates and stuff like that.
The mask mandate. That's how you say. And as soon as everything comes down, the party is on.
Oh, fuck.
And you guys are invited, all of you.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Thank you,
Don't
thank
blink
you,
cameras
thank
is
you.
going to be there
Yeah,
live and
yes, sir.
direct.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My brother, it's been amazing having you on, man.
Thank
yeah.
you. No, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us, man. It's fucking awesome to have you here, dog, for real.
It was so dope.
I can't wait till your album drops, till the movie comes out.
Yeah.
You guys
hell
got to
yeah.
come to the studio so you guys can listen
I would love to.
one day.
I would love to.
Let's
Is
do
that
it.
an open invitation?
Yeah,
right
of
here?
course.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Of course.
Thank you.
Is the hookah going to be there?
Absolutely.
Yes. I'm going to
There's
bring
no-
Well, I'll see you then after next Saturday. I'll be blowing on that hookah with
Oh
you.
yeah. After you win.
Hell yeah.
After the win, we'll celebrate.
When are you gonna knock them out? And what's your plan?
You know what? I'm gonna go in and just do what I've been training to do. You know what I mean? Sometimes it might be fast, sometimes it might take some time, but one thing for sure, it's gonna happen. I'm coming home with the win.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ay.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be
Absolutely. Yeah.
there to witness it.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. And fucking, I'll see you right after.
You
I'll see
already
right
know.
After, right there in the crowd. I'll try to crowd surf in that motherfucker.
Yeah, you seen him trying to jump over the cage the last time.
He went over.
Yeah.
Like, damn, he's flying. He went from knocking out to flying.
You know what? I'm gonna try that shit again. This time I'm gonna clear it. My brother-
Maybe not.
An honor having you on, man.
Thank you.
you so
It was an
much,
honor.
brother.
Hell yeah.
And I hope to see you again soon. After this album drops, maybe we get Maffio Part 2.
Oh, hell yeah.
No,
Absolutely.
hell yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
No, and for me, man, like, you know, we go way back, man, and to still be here doing it and to see our progress and to still be here and fuck, man, to have this platform, to have you here, you know what I
That's
mean?
incredible. I love
like,
it. I
so
love it.
it's
It's
real
incredible.
touching to me too. For
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Well, there's been
It's
another
rock and roll.
episode of Don't Blink Podcast. Me, the kid, and Maffio in the motherfucking building. Guys, thank you so much for watching us. We love you. Don't
blink.
fucking blink.
Bow.
I think me and Two Nights got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's gonna be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love, and it's because we love them back for sure.